up, fellas? Good morning. It is Thursday morning, the day of the Minnesota Vikings LA Rams game on Thursday Night Football. And we got a few bets, picks, plays for you here today on Underdog Fantasy. But before we get into it, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps out a lot. Even just dropping a comment. Really sick. So, hopping right in. We're going to start off with Justin Jefferson here. We're going to go, we like his over for receiving yards at 85.5. We also like him to have an anytime touchdown. If you want to play it fun, you could have a little first half touchdown. You could even play a little first quarter touchdown. But I like his receiving yards the best here. JJ averages 5.5 catches per game with 16 yards per catch. Do the math there. That's just about 80 yards. Maybe a little more than 80. This LA Rams defense is not the best. They average 7.9 yards per pass attempt downfield. I think Jefferson's going to eat in this game against this Rams secondary who hasn't been the best on the year. And he's going to have a day. Now, going a little bit against that, I think Sam Darnold's going to have lower his passing yards. I have my picks ranked like 1 and 2 between like which ones I like the best, which ones I like the least. And we'll actually give both quarterback plays here. So I like Stafford go over his pass yards, and I like Sam Darnold to go under his pass yards. I know I'm counteracting with the Jetta's receiving yards here, but I'm going to show a little something interesting here that I figured out. We're just going to do this real quick. So Sam Darnold, in the games he's gone over, was Detroit, Green Bay, San Francisco. Those are the 3 games he's gone over. And in the same 3 games for Jetta's, he's gone 81, 85, and 133. So he's gone over in 2 of those, and the other one was against the Jets in London. He also went over against Green Bay. So when I see Darnold having a decent game or going over this pass line, usually means Jetta's going to hit it. But I don't think that's going to happen tonight. I think Darnold's going to have, a lower passing performance, kind of more like, honestly, he'll probably have like a 208, 215 type of day. Jetta's is going to have his probably like, honestly, 92 receiving yards, maybe like 85, whatever it is. Well, 86, we would hope, but I think that's what the day is going to end up looking like for them, because I also believe that Aaron Jones is going to go over his rush yards there. So, we'll take Stafford out. Between these 3 plays, I like that. Between these 3 plays, I think they could all hit interchangeably. I know you usually aren't supposed to do the counteract with the receiving yards higher and then the passing yards lower, but seeing that correlation and then looking at the Jets game where he had 92 and Darnold had 179, like, it can happen. And I think that's what's going to kind of happen this game is JJ is going to get his receiving yards, but then it's going to be Aaron Jones's game. And I feel like that's kind of what it's going to end up being like against this Rams defense that hasn't performed spectacularly so far on the season. So we already gave Stafford higher on his passing yards. We like Kyron's lower on rush yards. Yeah, Kyron last game gave you 76, 102, and 94 in the last three. They're going against arguably probably the best rush defense in the league with the Vikings only averaging 80 rush yards per game, 4 rush yards per attempt. So unless Kyron breaks off a big one, which doesn't usually happen, I see him going under on that. Pook is not playing. Don't do anything with that. We're gonna come to Cooper Kupp though. Let's see. You could take this over on receptions, but I'm going to take his higher on receiving yards. So far in Kupp's 2 games, he's gone 14 receptions on 21 targets for 110 yards and a touchdown. So, yeah, if that says anything, especially with Puka out, Kupp's going to eat. So I like him to have at least 60 receiving yards. Like I said, I also love his reception line here. That would be just fine as well, but I would like his receiving yards personally. But if you don't feel great about Kupp and his, maybe you think he's going to be a little limited, then you come down here to Tutu. I think Tutu could have another 4 receptions or at least 33 receiving yards. Again, I like his receiving yards better there. Let's see here. We're going to play another receiver. Where is he? Jordan Addison. Addison's really showing out to be a little bit of a cone here. Addison has gone 3-3-3 the last 3 games. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, he's gone 3 more games than just this, but he's getting 4 targets. He's just catching 3 balls. He just that's all he wants to catch. Yeah. I mean, he averages 3 catches per game, but he gets 17 yards per catch. So if you felt better about taking his receiving yards, then you could take his receiving yards as well. Obviously, you see 2 out of the last 3 games, he's gone over that. I could see it happening again. It's just all what you prefer, or if you even want to take an Addison line. So, you have Darnold, JJ, Kyron, Kupp, Addison, Tutu, Stafford. We're going to give a little bit of a fun pick. Oh, before that, we also like Kupp to get it into the end zone here. I think first game back, he finds the end zone for sure. Sam Darnold rushing yards at 14.5. Smash that. You see in the last 3 games, he's hit it 2 of the 3 times. Again, the other time missing by 3 yards. So, and that was in London against the Jets. Jets defense, not the best. Didn't put a ton of pressure. I like Sam Darnold to hit his rushing yards. He's shown he can scoot, and he likes to scoot. So, he's going to keep scooting. And then last pick, we're going to give a kicking line here for Will Reichert. He's going to go over on his kicking points at 7.5. If you want to take any kicking points, take Will. Or anything kicking, take Will. I would not mess with the Rams kicker. Yeah. he's kind of stunk, not gonna lie. So, take anything kicking, take Will. 7.5 kicking points. That's what I like from him. Come to Underdog Fantasy. You get 20% profit boost on touchdowns. So, let's see here. Let's go Cup. Find the end zone. Justin Jefferson, find the end zone. And then, who else should we do? I think Aaron Jones finds the end zone. Maybe Hawkinson. Let's take a little play there. So maybe we'll roll with these three finding the end zone with a 20% profit boost thanks to Underdog. So yeah, those are my picks, plays, sort of leans for you for Thursday night football. Rams, Vikings. Yeah, I'll run through them real quick again for you. We're going to go Darnold, lower passing yards. Stafford, higher passing yards. Jetta's higher on receiving yards. Kyron, lower on the rushing yards. Cooper Kupp, higher on receiving yards. Aaron Jones, higher on your rushing yards. We're going to come down here. We're going to take Will Reichert's kicking points higher. And then we're going to have Tutu receiving yards higher. If I were to take an 8 parlay play, that's probably what I would end up taking there. I'd probably leave Addison out of it. And yeah, honestly, I might play a little more fun, and instead of the Darnold passing yards, I take the rushing yards. But interchange it how you want. It's all up to you. Maybe I would throw the few touchdowns in there. We'll see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you success on tonight. We'll be back Saturday morning. I think I'm going to try and do for some Sunday plays. But if there's not a ton of them out or a ton that I like, I will push it to Sunday morning and get it out as quick as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. Go follow the Twitter. I'll put it in the description. That's where I post like everything that I do take. Put a little bit of writing on it. And yeah. So make sure to go do that. Anyways, have a great rest of your Thursday, guys. And we'll see you next time.